What if I told you that the universe isn't as chaotic as it seems? That beneath all the randomness, struggles, and unpredictability of life, there exists a hidden structure, an underlying order shaping everything. Meet the Sierpinski Triangle, a simple yet infinitely complex fractal that reveals how patterns emerge from chaos. But this isn't just about math. This ancient yet futuristic concept connects science, spirituality, and human consciousness, showing us how everything, our lives, our thoughts, even society, follows deep repeating structures. Stay with me as I uncover how this mathematical mystery can help us understand chaos theory, parapsychology, and even reshape the future of our world. The Sierpinski Triangle is a fascinating mathematical structure that exists at the intersection of fractal geometry, chaos theory, and even metaphysical interpretations of reality. As an infinitely repeating pattern, it demonstrates how simplicity can give rise to complexity, illustrating universal truths about order emerging from chaos. This video will explore its origins, relation to chaos theory, practical applications, and philosophical implications, particularly in the realms of parapsychology and spirituality. Finally, I'll discuss how understanding this structure can help us reshape our societal framework to align with our highest selves. The Sierpinski Triangle, also called the Sierpinski Gasket, is a self-replicating fractal composed of equilateral triangles. It's constructed by recursively removing the central triangle from a larger equilateral triangle and continuing this process indefinitely. The result is a shape that maintains self-similarity across infinite scales, meaning that no matter how much you zoom in, the pattern remains the same. This fractal is an example of deterministic chaos where a simple rule leads to incredibly complex and structured outcomes. The Sierpinski Triangle appears in many natural phenomena, such as crystal formation, biological growth patterns, and even certain quantum mechanical systems. The Sierpinski Triangle was formally described by Włodzimierz Sierpinski, a Polish mathematician in 1915. However, its origins can be traced back much further. Similar patterns have been found in medieval church art and ancient decorative motifs. The fractal's fundamental properties were known implicitly through Islamic geometric patterns and the recursive designs in ancient India and Chinese art. Sierpinski's work in topology, number theory, and set theory led him to discover the triangle as an example of a self-replicating mathematical object, laying the groundwork for modern fractal geometry. Today, it serves as a foundational concept in the study of complex systems and chaos theory. Chaos theory studies how complex and unpredictable behaviors arise from simple deterministic rules. The Sierpinski Triangle is a prime example of this principle. By following a straightforward iterative process, dividing a triangle into smaller triangles, a strikingly intricate pattern emerges, mirroring the chaotic yet structured nature of reality. One of the key concepts in chaos theory is sensitive dependence on initial conditions, often called the butterfly effect. While the Sierpinski Triangle does not exhibit traditional chaotic behavior like weather systems or financial markets, it shares a deep connection with deterministic chaos. Given a set of simple starting conditions, a structured yet infinitely complex pattern unfolds, much like the unpredictability seen in nature. A fun way to create the Sierpinski Triangle is through a simple chaos game. This game involves the following steps. Number 1, start with a blank sheet of paper and 3 points forming a large equilateral triangle. Number 2, place a random point anywhere inside the triangle. Number 3, randomly choose one of the 3 triangle vertices. Number 4, move halfway from the current point toward the chosen vertex and plot a new point. Number 5, repeat this process indefinitely. Surprisingly, despite the randomness involved in choosing vertices, the points collectively form the Sierpinski Triangle, illustrating how structured patterns emerge from seemingly chaotic processes. This game serves as a powerful metaphor for life. Individual events may appear random, but over time they contribute to a greater pattern of order and meaning. So how does this relate to our life as humans? Life often feels chaotic, full of random events and unexpected challenges. However, just in the Sierpinski Triangle, an underlying order may exist beneath the surface. What appears as coincidence or randomness could be a structured, self-organizing process leading to greater wisdom and purpose. This idea is reflected in spiritual teachings across cultures. Many belief systems suggest that events, though seemingly disconnected, contribute to an overarching narrative of growth and evolution. The Sierpinski Triangle provides a mathematical analogy for this perspective. Chaos is not truly random, but a mechanism through which order is revealed. The intersection of mathematics and spirituality is becoming an increasingly popular topic in both scientific and metaphysical circles. The Sierpinski Triangle's recursive, infinite nature mirrors the principles of sacred geometry, which suggests that fundamental geometric patterns underpin the structure of the universe. From a parapsychological standpoint, this fractal suggests that consciousness itself may operate on self-similar recursive principles. Some researchers propose that thoughts and emotions follow fractal-like structures, meaning that our repeated mental patterns, positive or negative, shape the larger framework of our reality. Furthermore, a holographic principle in physics suggests that the universe may function like a fractal, where each part contains information about the whole. If consciousness operates on a fractal basis, then reality itself may be a vast, interconnected system where every thought and action ripples outward, shaping existence in unseen ways. So how do we leverage these concepts to create a new societal framework? Understanding the Sierpinski Triangle and its implications can help us reimagine societal structures in ways that align with higher principles of organization, sustainability, and harmony. Here are a few ways we can apply these insights. The first thing would be education reform, fractal learning systems. Fractal learning suggests that education should not be linear, but interconnected, allowing students to explore subjects dynamically. Instead of rigid curriculums, learning environments could emphasize adaptive exploration, where concepts in science, philosophy, and creativity reinforce one another. Schools could implement project-based learning where students learn through real-world applications, fostering intuition, critical thinking, and problem-solving. B. Economics. Self-organizing economic structures. Current economic models are based on hierarchical control and centralized finance. By adopting decentralized, fractal-based economies, we can create localized, self-sustaining financial ecosystems that interconnect for greater resilience. Blockchain, cooperative business models, and regenerative resource management could replace extractive capitalism, ensuring sustainability while maintaining efficiency. C. Governance. Chaos-organized decentralization. Instead of rigid top-down governance, a fractal governance model would allow small, autonomous communities to make decisions while staying connected to the larger system. This ensures adaptability, resilience, and self-sufficiency while promoting collective intelligence and wisdom-driven leadership rather than bureaucracy. And lastly, D. Spiritual and psychological development. Fractal psychology acknowledges that our thoughts and behaviors form recursive patterns. By identifying negative cycles, individuals can consciously reprogram their subconscious, leading to transformation and personal growth. This could be integrated into therapy, self-development programs, and social-emotional learning, empowering people to take control of their fractal reality and create lives that reflect harmony and purpose. In conclusion, the Sierpinski Triangle is a powerful metaphor for life, showing us that chaos can create order when viewed from a higher perspective. By applying its principles to education, economics, governance, and personal development, we can begin building a self-organizing, resilient, and conscious society that mirrors the beauty of fractals, harmonious, interconnected, and infinitely evolving. In some of my videos, I started to add a few thought-provoking questions to help you open your mind about the interrelation of science and spirituality. This video is no different. If you're ready to explore a bit more, ask yourself things like, number 1, if the universe operates according to mathematical laws and fractal patterns, could these structures be a reflection of a higher intelligence or consciousness organizing reality? Number 2, quantum physics suggests that observation influences reality. Could this be scientific proof of the power of consciousness, similar to spiritual teachings about manifestation and intention? Number 3, if fractals like the Sierpinski Triangle show that order emerges from chaos, could this principle also apply to human experiences, karma, or the evolution of consciousness? Number 4, many ancient spiritual traditions describe reality as an interconnected web. How does this compare to modern scientific discoveries in quantum entanglement and the holographic universe? And lastly, number 5, could science and spirituality be describing the same fundamental truths in different languages, with one using mathematics and the other using metaphors and personal experience? If you've taken time out of your day to watch this video, thank you very much. This channel is intended to be a safe space for curious minds to discuss the taboo nature of parapsychology in an open-minded manner. So if you're interested in sharing your work, personal experiences, psychic abilities, or pertinent research in regard to parapsychology, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is in the description box below, and if you want to watch more videos about parapsychology, be sure to subscribe to be notified when new content is released.